What to do as a man to help your woman lose weight. In this segment of It's Scary to Remarry. What's up, Brave Hearts community? This is Shon Hyneman here with another segment of It's Scary to Remarry, wanting you to love fearlessly. And that's right, I said it in the title, how you can help your woman to lose weight. I created this video and also in podcast form to help my brothers understand what you can do in this process of helping your wife or your significant other to lose weight, because a lot of times you get guys who get frustrated with their woman and they don't know what to say and they don't know what to do and they just get frustrated and they just say whatever because they're frustrated. I want to create this video for the men and what you can do to help her during this process. Now, let me just say this. I know in my last marriage, because I'm transparent about the things that I've been through, in my last marriage, my ex-wife, she struggled with her weight, right? Now, during this time, I lost almost 100 pounds. So as she's going through her process, I'm going through my process of change. So you can imagine how much tension it caused amongst us going through this process. It even pushed us further apart because we were headed in two different directions. And here are some things that I wish I would have done in that process into creating more of a healthy environment for her to lose weight. So this video is created for my brothers, and I want to help you during this process. Now, remember, know that your wife or your significant other, if she's had your children, she's going to gain weight. That just happens, right? Especially if she's had multiple children by you. So the best thing that you can do is cultivate a healthy environment for her before you end up making these assumptions and you just saying stuff that you shouldn't, because some of those things aren't going to help her. Now, I want to say this. You cannot change anyone, but you can change yourself. You can set that example for her. So as a man, you can't be 200, 350 pounds and then you talking about her weight, how she need to lose weight. You ain't doing it, right? She's going to look at you sideways. That's the first thing. You have to set the example. And if you are, as a man, you're struggling with your weight, you be the first person to get on the treadmill. You'll be the first person that start eating healthy so you can be that example and not talk bad about her. It amazed me how many guys are overweight, but they have a tendency to talk bad about the woman. You know, she'd had your kids and you talking bad about her weight. Now, here's an important one right here. A woman who lacks self-love, it will be tough for her to exercise and to be healthy. So this is her internal issue. This is something that she has to deal with mostly on her own. It's something that she has to want to do for herself. And if she lacks the self-love and she lacks the community that she needs to be around her, it's going to be tough for her. She needs to have that confidence that that's something that she wants to do. And then remember, like I said, if she's had kids and hormones and all those different things, so there's just some things that she has to fight through that as men, I believe that we have to show enough grace, because a lot of times as a man, I don't get it. I'm just like, get on a treadmill, right? But it's deeper than that, and you have to be there for her emotionally. Now, let's talk about some do's and don'ts for men if you truly desire for her to be healthy. Don't create a toxic environment that can lead to emotional abuse or stonewalling or withholding love and being sarcastic and contempt. And this turns her into an emotional eater. So you want to create an environment of love and encouragement, because you don't want to be sarcastic. You don't want to do those sarcastic comments that's going to push her to start eating more, because one thing about food is we all love it. It's going to be there. We all love to eat, right? But the thing about food is food never turns you away. Food never disappoints you. So as a man, if you're being sarcastic and you're showing contempt towards her, she's going to turn to food. And it's just going to be a cycle that's going to keep repeating itself, because every time she eats something, as a man, you're going to be frustrated. Number two, here's something that you can do. You do want to show grace. Now remember, sometimes she might fall off the bandwagon. Sometimes she might want to eat Snickers and zebra cakes and ho-hos and all the other stuff, whatever. But remember, effort is everything. You have to show her the grace that if she do fall off the bandwagon, just be there for her and support. And remember, if there's something that she really want to do from a personal perspective, she's going to get back on the bandwagon. So don't condemn her to hell and start talking bad about her because maybe she fell off the wagon. Here's another one. Don't make negative comments about her weight. I remember there's a Twix commercial that was back in the day. This this woman said to her guy, "Does my butt look big in these jeans?" Some of you might remember the video. And all he could do was just stuff his mouth with more Twix because he didn't want to answer that, right? So you don't want to make negative comments about her weight. What you can do is this. You can talk with her and come up with solutions together, like y'all going to the gym or even walking in a neighborhood for 30 minutes a day, and to make sure you include her in all physical activities. And remember, as I said in the earlier part of the video, as the man, you have to set the example. So if you want her to lose weight, you got to get out there with her too. You got to make sure that you're exercising. Y'all take a walk around the block for 30 minutes, or if y'all have a gym membership, make sure y'all go to the gym together and that you include her in all activities. Don't enable her by having junk food in the house. Remember, you have to set the example. Men, if you like eating sweets, I get it. We like to eat, junk stuff too sometimes. But you have to make sure that you don't have that environment in your home where you have just junk food laying around by the bed or by your nightstand and things of that nature. You want to make sure you get as much of that out the house as possible. You do set an example of eating healthy. As the man, you're setting the example. You might not be the cook. Now, some guys, if you can cook, this is what's going to really help you in a relationship, because now you can start creating healthy meals that she'll be more than happy to eat because you're cooking. To the men who don't cook, you probably want to go shopping with her and start making more healthy choices in the foods that you do want to eat together as a family. Don't compare her to other women, especially telling her verbally. With men, you might be on Instagram, you checking out these Instagram models. The more women you look at, the more you're going to end up tearing her down. So you want to stay away from those kind of women, right? And you don't want to talk bad about her and her weight, because you start looking at other women, you're going to get frustrated with your girl because she don't look nothing like the Instagram models. But you want to celebrate her with every small victory and compliment her. It can be the smallest. She probably could have lost 2 pounds. But, you probably want to slap her on the butt and be like, "Girl, your booty getting big. Girl, I see you." You know what I'm saying? And it don't always have to lead to sex. Just give her that confidence and knowing that she's making progress and helping her to see that, what she's doing, it isn't in vain. Because sometimes, women, they be like, "Oh, I want to lose weight tomorrow." And you can't lose 50 pounds tomorrow. But with every small victory, make sure that you celebrate her and make sure that you acknowledge all the work that she's putting in. So I hope this video was able to help some of my brothers out there. And even as women, make sure that you share this video maybe you want to share this video with your man. No judgment here. I'm just here to help out couples. And I want all of us, especially in the Black community, to be healthy. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button, share this video with a friend. You can also hear this in podcast form, where you can listen to it on Spotify, anywhere where you find streaming podcasts. Make sure you leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts if you're listening to it through there. We're also going to have a nice little raffle or whatever. So to those who leave reviews and comments on Apple Music, we'll put you in a drawing for a gift card. This is Shon Hyneman here at Scared to Remarry, wanting you to love fearlessly. Take care, people.